Then Tank, what's going on? Ryan in the building.
Hey, Bill, what's good, Bill?
Hey, what? Hey, listen. Get yourself together, Ryan. Get yourself together.
Bill, you know we homies, low key.
Listen, but you got to get yourself together, though, Ryan. You got to, man. You was out of pocket for that.
If we could talk about that, because, you know, obviously you spoke upon wanting that Tank Davis fight. Now, you know, at 140 pounds, you know, do you feel like that's where it would be at? At 135, would you do a hydration clause? Because I feel like, you know, they're saying that you guys balloon up 25 pounds after the fight. It's not fair for Tank Davis to be fighting a guy that big. What would you say about people that say that?
I would say that Tank is not who you guys say he is, and that's cool too. Listen, he's not a guy that can fight heavyweights. He's not a guy that can fight middleweights. He's not a guy. He's a little guy that has to stay in his place and has to do hydration clause and not do what the Queensberry rules are of you know, classes, weight classes. Whether it's 40, whether it's 47. You know, hydration can be a part of it, but when you talk about Devin Haney, you know, we don't want to do any hydration clause outside of an IBF fight, you know, which is a 10-pound hydration. So we're comfortable with that. But anything else outside of, you know, I'm not looking forward to putting it on the table or negotiating. But of course, Devin is the boss, and if he says, you know, negotiate this, then, you know, or negotiate that, then that's what it is.
Isn't that Tank working up with you guys, working to you guys, because he's at 135, him going to 140, isn't that already a disadvantage on his part? And why wouldn't you guys entertain, you know, a rehydration if you know, you said it for the IBF? This is Tank Davis, Bill. This is a Tank Davis fight. F the belt, right? At the end of the day, when it comes down to these type of paydays, right? Or no?
Absolutely. But ultimately, you know, you guys have confirmed that the Tank is a little guy. You know, he works well with other little guys. You know, I think
he beat Barrios, so a guy that you guys are looking at as well.
Yeah, well,
not all little guys.
I mean, if Barrios is good at 147 pounds, right, for us, then Tank should be good with Devin at 140 pounds. You know, at the next weight class. I don't expect a fighter to go up 2 weight classes, but if he went up 1 weight class to 140, something that he's already fought at, Devin is at 140, it can make for a great fight.
Yeah, because, you know, Frank Martin, he did the hydration just like you know, Tank. He's a big guy, and that's at 135. So I just felt like, you know, at 140, just because you guys just got there, and you would do it for a hydration clause, but you wouldn't do it for a Tank Davis fight, is what I'm saying? What I'm hearing?
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is that if it's for an IBF title and it's a 10-pound hydration, then that's part of.
So he would have to get the IBF title at 140 pounds. He would have to beat Liam Paro to fight Devin Haney, is what you're saying?
I respect all the rules, but when you start making the stuff up, then that's when it gets dangerous.
To say that one more time, Bill. I didn't copy that.
I said I respect the rules. It's just that when teams start making up rules, then it starts getting dangerous.
Okay. So this is negotiations to make things happen. You're going to negotiate with Ryan special terms.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you do this for one of the biggest paydays of your career?
No, absolutely. I said that the negotiation, when it comes to negotiating, it gets dangerous. If you stay close to what the rules are, then it's cookie cutter, right? And until Tank Davis puts an offer on the table, then we're not talking about anything.
Right. What do you think about his fight with Frank Martin?
I think it was a good fight. I think that Frank was doing good until, you know, he went to sleep.
He was heavily spoken about your son as well.
Huh?
At once upon a time, he was talking about, fighting your son as well. Is that something
Yeah. No,
you guys entertain, maybe make him go up to 140 pounds? Are we doing that?
I respect him and his dad.
Do you think that could be the move? Do you think that could be the move possibly? Get some guys that are popular at 135 to go up to 140?
I don't know. Oh, that's up to them. That's up to
names, names themselves.
Yeah, well, that's up to them. That's up to them, man. That's up to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Us guys, we try to figure out what are the best possibility fights that, we can see every fighter in, So that's why you get, you know why you get these questions.
Oh, I mean, no, absolutely. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have any problem with that. I know that Devin wants to fight the biggest and the best fights. He want to make those happen. But the one thing that we've done before is jump out there. We've ended up in Australia. We've ended up in, in the Barclays. We ended up in places that I'm saying is for the people, put the onus on them as well. You know what I mean?
I got a question. Okay. So is it something that we could say that 2025 there's a possibility of seeing the showdown between Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis? Is that something bright that might be something that interests for 2025? That's next year. So
absolutely. No, absolutely. That's a fight that Devin has always wanted. We want. You know what I mean? It's up to that side. It's up
Do you think they're going to want to fight you now? That this is all going on with Ryan Garcia and the Austrian and all this stuff with the PEDs? They don't believe in any of this.
Who doesn't?
The Tank team, they don't believe in this stuff.
They don't believe in what?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Everything that's going on.
Okay, so tell me what don't the Tank team believe?
They believe that Ryan Garcia would have landed that left hook without Austrian either way.
So what is so? But
so if they they believe that's not the case of why Ryan Garcia lost. Devin Haney lost that fight.
So let me ask you this. That's fine. But do you think the people would have wanted to see Devin Haney versus Tank, or they would have wanted to see Tank versus Frank?
At the top, before that fight, I believe before Devin lost, I think they wanted to see. I think people more wanted to see Devin versus Tank for sure than Tank versus Frank. But the business of boxing, it doesn't. That wasn't the path.
So do the people want to see? So do the people want to see Devin versus which fight would they rather see, Devin versus Tank? Which fights more? Which fights are more appealing? If it's not Devin versus Tank, it's Tank versus who?
That's the biggest fight.
Tank versus Teofimo Lopez. Tank versus Shakur Stevenson.
All them fights is good. All that's good.
Tank, people want to see people that fight.
Wait a minute, let me go back.
People want to see Tank and Subir Matias because of so much action in the fight.
Okay, so did you?
People want to see Tank and Pitbull Cruz now. They did it before, now they do.
Tank and Pitbull again?
They want to see it now. Now they want to see it more. They didn't want to see it then. Now they want to see it now.
Let me ask you this. So would that fight be at 140?
Tank and Devin?
Or Tank and Pitbull Cruz?
I think that they said 135. They told me 135.
Oh, so that would mean that Pitbull Cruz would drop his belt and go back down to 135.
You dropped your belt? Why not?
No, I was asking. You said that they're saying for
you're
Pitbull,
dropping your belt to get the Ryan rematch, right?
No, I'm asking you what you're saying. You said that they told you that Pitbull has to drop his belt and go down to 135.
They didn't say he had to drop the belt. They didn't say he had to drop the belt. They said that they won't fight.
Shout out to the champ in the building.
They will fight. They would rather fight him at 135. They say.
So you're saying that Tank Davis' team told you for a Pitbull fight that Pitbull would have to come back down to 135.
For a Tank Davis fight. That's what they told me. Yeah. Yep. That's what they told me.
Okay, so
but a different fighter's a different fighter. Who Devin Haney is has a different body than a Pitbull Cruz. So that's, it's a style. If they want to see it, that's what it is.
So they want the people at 140 to come down to 135?
Do the people want to see Pitbull Cruz?
No,
it's up to what. It's all to what Pitbull Cruz says. If Pitbull Cruz says, I don't feel good at 135 no more, the people are going to have their opinion.
No, but I'm saying it's so
they're going to have their perspective.
So it's okay for Tank to fight Mario Barrios at 140, but he won't fight Devin or Pitbull Cruz at 140?
I didn't say that he wouldn't fight Devin at 140 pounds. I think things have changed now.
So he won't fight. So you're saying he won't fight Pitbull
now that we
Cruz
see that little clip of him saying we're ready to go to 40, bro. I think that we got to be keeping in perspective that's probably in the plan.
So he'll fight Mario Barrios at 140, but he won't fight Pitbull Cruz at 140.
Yeah.
Okay. But he said he'll fight Devin at 140. They said he'll fight Devin at 140.
That is something that I haven't I asked the question, Bill. I was like, would you take a hydration clause and have Tank meet you up to 140? He's meet you halfway. Because they're saying that Devin's been weight bullying his whole career.
So what they tell you that they would do? What do they want us to do?
They haven't spoken anything about a Haney fight. Right now, Haney's not in the. It's not looking too good for a Haney fight right now.
So who is it looking good for then? If it's not good for Devin, who is it good for?
I just told you all those names.
No, I'm saying it. So who's ahead of Devin?
If Theo does good this week.
So you said Theo is ahead of Dev for the fight?
Yo, we got Shakur Stevenson that he said that he's on that list as well. Tank said it, he's on that list.
So it should be so it's Theo, Shakur, and who else?
What was that?
You said it's Theo, Shakur, and who else?
Ryan Garcia rematch. You guys, it looked like Ryan Garcia will get the rematch before you guys even get the Tank fight too.
Okay, are you saying this? Is this your opinion, or are you saying that's what they're saying?
No, they told me that Calvin said that for sure that Ryan got a better chance just off of the numbers alone. Ryan
gonna do it.
Ryan on one of the top of the list. My question to you is
okay. Let me ask you this. Okay, what numbers are they talking about? Just on what numbers?
What numbers? As far as their fight is concerned.
Huh? Well, they can only go on the numbers with their own fight. You talking about, so they're going about their own numbers?
They're talking about the numbers that they did with Tank, the record-breaking numbers.
So just on their own numbers?
Yeah. That just off of that, why wouldn't we go for a rematch?
Well, what about the numbers that they did with Frank?
I don't know. I don't know about those numbers.
I don't either.
I don't know about the Regis Prograis numbers either.
You think they're about the same?
I don't know.
Why?
Because of what? Remember, now you're talking about Tank Davis here. He got a way bigger resume when it comes down to pay-per-view than you guys.
Shout out to all the champs. Shout out to all the champs that's in the building. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney.
Remember, you've been on pay-per-view only 3 times, big guy.
Huh?
You've been on pay-per-view 3 times, big guy.
Yeah. So what that mean?
That means you don't have a bigger resume than Tank. What's going on, Ryan? In the building.
Hey, Bill, what's good, Bill?
Hey, listen. Get yourself together, Ryan. Get yourself together.
Bill. You know we homies, low key.
Listen, but you got to get yourself together, though. Ryan, you got to, man. You was out of pocket for that. You shouldn't have did that, man.
You've been out of pocket. We both been out of pocket. I'll say that.
But listen, let me tell you. Well, Ryan, with it being 3-3, you guys got so much on the line. It could not be that you wasn't supposed to do that, dog.
Wait. What? I didn't. I'm saying it to your face. I never cheated. I never would cheat. I've never cheated in my career. Whatever I got popped for had to be tainted. And I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody say. I know I never cheated in my life.
But you,
and I
but
put down my mom that has cancer.
Yeah, but you did. That's not what you told the commission. You pled guilty to the commission.
Because it was either that or I go to court or wherever the hearing. And even if I win the hearing, they said that no matter what, they could suspend me. So I just took the year and said whatever. I know I didn't cheat. I don't need to cheat. I've been boxing my whole life. You know that. I've been boxing since I was 7 years old. So I don't need to cheat, man. The truth is the truth.
How did it get in your system?
The guy that came to help me lose weight, his name was Scooter. He brought me supplements, and I took the supplements, and that was the day before the fight. And then it just so happened that I tested the day before and the day after. So that's exactly what happened. So a guy came in to help me lose weight, and I took the supplements he gave me, and for sure those are the ones that.
Okay, so hold on, champ.
Okay, wait, hold on,
champ.
Hold on.
Is it safe to say?
Hold on. So Ryan, so this was a day before the weigh-in?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
So you couldn't wait. So
you knew I was in a bathtub. You know the bathtub technique. You know that one where you get the Epsom salt and it's hot as fuck, and then they take you off and they wrap you up in a towel, and then you redo it over and over again. So that's what I was doing all night, trying to lose that weight. And my body stopped at 143 pounds. I couldn't continue. I was hurting myself. So
but when did
when
did you take the supplement?
I told you that day.
And you took the supplement during the fight?
How can I take a supplement during the fight?
I'm saying the day of the fight, because you tested positive both days.
Exactly. Don't you think it would still be in your system? Think with your brain. It would still be in your system no matter what. It's not going to be the next day.
What was the supplement's name?
The supplement name was the one that they tested. I don't know which one it was. Those are the ones I didn't have no knowledge of.
Okay, so let me just tell you which ones. So we'll know. So the world would know not to use the supplements. Which supplements were they?
Like I said, I don't know what supplement. Those are his supplements.
Wait, no, hold on, Neil.
Scooter,
Wait, hold on.
Do you know which one? Did say.
Wait, no, City, hold on. Let me Ryan talk. Now, so you saying that Scooter gave you something you don't even know the name of to this day, you don't know what the name of the supplements are.
Those are what the lawyers have, whichever ones that he provided me. He gave me 2 of the ones that he gave me. We sent that to a lab. They tested it, and it was tested with Ostrin in its tablets. My thing was tainted.
Which one?
There's no doubt in my mind.
What company? Which one? Which one of the supplements?
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what it's called. I just told you that.
Right, but that sounds like a lie, right?
Why
that sounds like a lie.
Like a lie?
Because what I'm saying is because you've been so informative to the people about everything, you would let us know is Scooter the one that slipped the shit on you, or is it the company?
Scooter is the one that gave me the supplements. I'm gonna always stand by the truth. Scooter gave me the supplements. I took the supplements, and then I tested positive. That's it. Point blank period. There's no bigger story. I don't know what happened. It got blown out of proportion.
I got a question, champ. I got a question.
What was it? Listen,
Hold on, Bill.
Let me ask you one more question.
I just told you I don't know, Bill.
I know, but I'm saying this. It was used to cut weight, though. The supplement he told you, he said that you're going to use it. You're going to use to cut weight?
Nope. He just gave me supplements. And
what was the supplement for, right?
It wasn't for cutting weight. I don't know what he gave me. I'm being real with you. I don't even got to be on this live. I'm being real.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it was.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I'm a man.
Coming up.
I'm right here. I'm not scared because if you scared, then you're lying.
Okay, so why did you say that everyone had contaminated, that Victor, that Bill, that me, that everybody?
Because I'm very skeptical. I'm still to this day I'm skeptical. A man that got cheated, that was banned from another sport, is helping you out. Devin Haney and your son has gained. He can lose so much weight, but then gain so much weight, and then still fight for 12
Wait a
rounds.
minute.
That screams cheating.
Did Scooter bring the shit?
But answer
or did
the
Victor bring the
question:
shit?
why isn't Devin?